Thank you all for being here. What a great crowd and turnout, and for our city and for women's basketball in LA. So appreciate what your guys are doing to help cover our great game. I really loved our response in the first half, to come back and then to really take control of the game in the third, and then we got out toughed in the fourth quarter, and we gave up 9 rebounds. We were down 9 in the second half of the fourth quarter. We were -9 on the boards. We gave up 5 offensive rebounds, and we didn't do things together when it got really hard. And I'm proud of who our team is and the selflessness and the work ethic they've chosen to this point. And now it's time to all of us, what these losses painfully teach us, is where we have lacks and where we got our butts beat. And no one likes to do that. And the reality is we did. We got out toughed in the fourth quarter, and we're going to have to learn from that, and respond. We got a really good Michigan State team coming in on Sunday, so there's no time to be in the pity pond. Coach K.Al used to say, you can swish your feet in the pity pond, but no swimming laps, and there's no time for us to swim laps. I love this team. I believe in our team, and I believe that we'll let this loss teach our hearts.
This is for Coach and Lauren. In the third quarter, Lauren was really taking advantage of the paint, and then in the fourth, they started throwing some things, and Juju was actually coming in, getting a lot of blocks and causing disruption. Just kind of, how did that really change things and change the flow of the offense in the fourth?
Well, we wanted to get the ball inside, not just to Lauren, but also I thought Janiah Barker was giving us some good looks when she got touches in the low post. But they were bringing doubles even in the first half. As soon as Marshall and Clarice got in foul trouble, they started bringing the double a lot quicker, and we talked about that at halftime. But we just needed to get them no move neededs, and that means deeper seals. And that's a team thing, and we needed to get more quality shots as a team, and we didn't do that in the fourth quarter. And a lot of that is we need to do a better job in our ball movement and our screening actions so that we can get easier shots out of that. And then we just, got to react to the double team. But it wasn't like it just started happening. But we weren't as crisp as we needed to be, and we didn't get quality enough scoring touches in the paint. That simple.
Coach Charlotte.
I don't know if you wanted to answer, Lauren. I sort of dominated that question. You're good? Okay.
All right. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Charlotte with FI 360 News. Coach and Kiki, you number 11 started off on Juju, and you decided not to really double team, but do a lot of one-on-one guarding. Can you talk about that decision? And Kiki, if you had any take or what you thought about taking up on her at the end of the game?
I guess I'll take that first. Bottom line is Juju got really hot from three. She made more threes in the first half than she's made in the last 5 games, I think. And credit to her. She got really hot, and we needed to make some adjustments. We threw some different bigs at her early, and then we had, London Jones just get right up underneath her. And wasn't that we didn't want to double team it, but we did want to overhelp sooner. And I thought we did a really good job with that for a long time. But when we didn't get rebounds and didn't get quality shots, then they started getting out in transition. And then it was hard for us to set our defense. And then she got that ball on the elbow that she likes, and we didn't help across quick enough. And so if she's able to get to the 8-foot box, she's almost unstoppable. So I thought we did a really good job adjusting. We wanted to double after she put it on the bounce towards the basket and make them kick it out versus a lot of length. And I thought for a long time we did it. We lost our focus there in the fourth.
Yeah, Coach Corey said a lot of it. Good players make good plays, and she made a lot of good plays tonight. She hit a lot of tough shots, and we just got to adjust and be better next time.
Lauren, you used to being, double, triple teamed as we've seen all season, but you had a lot of kind of one-on-one battles tonight with Kiki 44. What did you kind of, take from the experience of going up against her?
I got to be better, period. I think towards the end I was just forcing a lot of tough shots, and I got to be better for my team. So I think just getting deeper seals and I know how to do that. So.
Kiki and Lauren, obviously this is your first loss and it's fresh in your minds, but where's your headspace? What do you learn from this game?
We just have to be better as a team. Like Coach Corey said, we can't get down on ourselves right now. We just got to watch the film and learn from it. And, I think defensively, I think we talk about rebounding. That's something that we always try to emphasize, but I think that's just something we got to continue to get better at. So, we just got to keep our heads up and just keep going forward. That's all we can do. So.
Obviously, it sucks right now, but we have a game on Sunday. We have to regroup, watch the film, and prep for Michigan State. Who's a really good team as well, but it sucks right now. But can't sit and sulk about it forever.
Corey, Luke Evans, Orange County Register. You obviously spend an incredible amount of time game planning for Juju offensively, but tonight, the way she was able to kind of, come over and trap, play help defense, 8 blocks. Do you scout for that defensively as well? Like, how did she kind of, play the way she did?
She, we said she's a really active. She's always been that way. She takes a ton of chances, but when she's able to get into a rhythm and really anticipate those, she takes pride on both sides of the ball. She's a really good player. Credit to her for some of the plays that she's made. That wasn't a surprise to us. We didn't handle it as well as we needed to, and that'll be our opportunity. I mean, will we? Really look in the mirror at this and go, oh, I see how she did it there, and really let it teach us in terms of how we adjust. And hopefully when they come to UCLA, you'll see some of those adjustments take place. But credit to her. It wasn't a surprise, but she did a really good job at it.
You're going to be staying for your senior year. Real quickly, I know this loss, it leaves a tough taste, but can you just explain what it is about this program, about this team that really helps seal that decision for you?
I love everything about this program and everything that they stand for. It really is a family, and I knew that coming, into this program, obviously being recruited by Coach Corey beforehand. But, I just think everything they've done for me off the court just means a lot to me, and I think Coach Corey just continues to push me as, a person and a basketball player. And I'm just, lucky that I get to come back next year and everything, and I'm just really excited for what's going to be. So.
Kiki, I know it's really raw right now, but how much are you relishing the chance to get these guys in your gym last game of the regular season?
Yeah, I think it's kind of cool we get to play them, at our place second this year. It's going to be a great game. We hope for a good turnout here. It's already sold out and everything. But, it'll just be a great opportunity. I mean, I'm sure there'll be a lot on the line in that game, and we'll be ready for it. But we obviously have, a ton of stuff in between to focus on. So, we'll continue to get better and continue to focus every single day. But we'll be ready.
Question for Corey. 24 points allowed in the first and fourth quarters. It's the most you guys have allowed in a quarter of the season. So can you kind of talk about those defensive lapses in the first and fourth?
Well, I think it's a combination. Is that, I think that the one in the first is Juju got hot off the bounce and she was getting into a rhythm, and I think she hit 6 threes in the first half. I mean, I think that was a little bit different than in the first half. It was about adjusting. But the one in the second half, I think was the fourth quarter, was twofold. We weren't getting quality enough looks. We always say the best defense is shot selection, offensive rebounding, getting teamwork shots allows you to have anticipatory rebounding position as well as transition D. And we didn't do those things. And so the factor of giving up 24 also has to do with that we only scored 8, and I think only had maybe 3 field goals or maybe even 2 field goals, and missed free throws. We missed 5 free throws in the fourth quarter, and there's all those things fuel us not setting our defense, and so we got down a little bit on some plays, and we talk a lot about sprinting in the middle third and transition defense, not running to a person, but actually playing a teamwork system and guarding the basket, getting, stopping the ball, and then getting the most dangerous person out there. And we didn't rotate in that way. And we sort of had to play in islands. And, and that's ultimately, I got to take responsibility for, I got to get us ready for that. And that'll be my job to get us extremely fatigued in practice. It's not going to be tomorrow or the next day, but And then we got to learn to do that when things don't go our way, when we're really fatigued, and we choose our system anyway. And that is what I hope you'll see our responses moving forward.
I guess kind of continuing off of that, this last stretch of the season is one of your most difficult stretches of the season. So,
Awesome. Mhm.
Um,
No, I'm dead serious. Like if you come off of that, good, because there's no margin for error. There's no margin to rest. You either choose to get better or you don't. And so go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off.
I mean, that sounded great. Just how do you respond? How quickly do you respond? When is your next practice, and what are the next steps? Type of
Yeah,
thing?
you know, our next practice will be I guess Saturday. We're gonna take tomorrow off and make sure that we game plan and get ready for the next thing and respond. But to me, if you're a competitor, and this is the hardest working team I have ever coached in 32 years of coaching, and they will respond. And and I think that they don't want to have any cupcakes when you're trying to respond and be the best. When you just got your butt kicked in the fourth quarter against your crosstown rival, you want bring it on. Give me the best you got, because I want to step up into that space. And those are the people that I know are in that locker room and are right next to me. And I want that. And that's how you get ready for March. I actually said this is like a dress rehearsal for a Final Four. And so we got a dress rehearsal, and we get more, and good, because that's where we want to be.
Kiki, Lauren, you guys looking at the box score, what stands out to you?
In the fourth, we had 8 points. They had 24. It's probably the biggest thing. We took care of the ball. They scored a lot off of our turnovers, which we need to clean up. But yeah, I think the biggest thing is just the fourth quarter and how we let them dominate us.
Full time?
Yeah, for sure.
All right, thank you guys for being here. We appreciate it.